Hi students, in this video we are going to revise our portions. The first topic is fractions. The fraction, the upper part of the fraction is known as the numerator and the lower part of the fraction is known as the denominator. Then equivalent fraction. In the equivalent fraction we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number to get the equivalent fraction of it. Next, like fraction. Like fraction means the fractions having same denominator is known as the like fractions. Unlike fractions means the fractions having different denominator is known as the unlike fraction. Then mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number and a fraction number. Then proper fraction means the numerator is lesser than the denominator, and improper fraction means the numerator is greater than the denominator. Then 1/2 of the fraction is known as the 1 by is denoted by 1 by 2. Quarter of the fraction means one part of the whole part, the four equal parts, that is the quarter is represented by 1 by 4. Next, we are going to see the equivalent fractions. 20 divided by 40, we have to divide by 2, so we get finally 4 by 8. This is the equivalent fraction of 20 by 40. Next, we are going to see how to reduce the fraction. Reducing the fraction 14 by 18 for 28. So the common factor is 2. We have to divide it by 2. So 7 by 14. Therefore, then divided by 7, the 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the reduced form. Next, we are going to see about the how to change improper mixed fraction into improper fraction. 2 1 by 3. 2 into 3 plus 1 by 3 equal to 6 plus 1 7 by 3. Next, to change the improper fraction to mixed fraction, 7 by 3 we have to divide. So divide 7 divided by 3, 2 quotient, remaining 1 by 3. So 2 1 by 3 is the fraction. Next, we are going to see about the mixed fraction equal to quotient, remainder by divisor. Next, we are going to see about the topic introduction to decimals. So we are the decimals we are going to see. The first one, in the decimal 1/10 is denoted by 1 by 10. That is the place value after the decimal point. The whole part is known as the whole part. 3.5, 3 is a whole part and 5 is a fractional of the decimal part. It is denoted by, it is read as 3.5. So the decimal has two parts, namely the whole part and the fractional part, that is the decimal part. In this we are going to see some examples. The first one, we have to see the expanded form. So 700 plus 40 plus 3 plus 5 by 10. Next, we are going to see the addition and subtraction. So in addition, we have to arrange the numbers according to the place value and then add zeros if point is required, and then we have to add the 10th place, 1 place and 10th place. So 5.3 plus 6.9 equal to 12.2. In subtraction also, we have to arrange the numbers according to the place value. Then we have to subtract a 10th and we have to separate the whole part. So 11.3 minus 7.4. So 3 we have to borrow. 13 minus 4 equal to 9. Then 10 minus 7 equal to 3. So there is no, we have borrowed 1, so 0. So the answer is 11 minus 0.3 minus 7.4 equal to 3.9. So like this we have to add and subtract the decimal numbers according to the decimal values. According to the decimal point we have to arrange it and we have to add and subtract. In this we can do many sums like this. First we have to arrange it like the according to the same point. But step by step we have to do this. So next we are going to see the mathematical expressions. In mathematical expressions we are going to do the DMOS operation, that is division, multiplication, addition and then subtraction. The first one we have to see the mathematical expression for sum of 1 and 3 is 1 plus 3. Then difference between 5 and 3 means 5 minus 3 is a mathematical expression. Then 5 times 3 means 5 into 3. Half of 12 means 12 divided by 2. Then total of 7 and 3 means 7 plus 3. Take away 4 from 7 7 means 7 minus 4. We can say it as subtract 4 from 7. So these are the numbers, the mathematical expressions separated by the positive and the negative terms. This is called the mathematical expression. So we for 5 times 3 we can also say the product of 5 and 3. So difference between 5 and 3 we can say subtract 3 from 5, like this. Next we are going to see an example. 1 into 3 plus 11 plus 2 divided by 2 plus 6 minus 3. In this we have to do the first divide. So divide the numbers. 2 divided by 2, 1. So 1 into 3 plus 11 plus 1 plus 6 minus 3. Next we have to do the multiplication. So multiplication is what? 1 into 3. So 1 into 3 means 3 plus 11 plus 1 plus 6 minus 3. Next we are going to do the additions. Additions means 3 plus 11, 14 plus 1, 15 plus 6, 21. So 21. Next we are going to subtract. So 21 minus 3. What is 21 minus 3? 21 minus 3 is 18. So the final answer is 18. Likewise, we have to first do the division, next multiplication, next addition, and then finally subtraction, and then we have to get the answer. This is the correct form of solving the given mathematical expression. Next we are going to see next another unit, metric units. In this we are going to see for the meter. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. 1 hectometer equal to 100 meter, 1 decameter equal to 10 meter, 1 meter equal to 10 decimeter, 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, 1 meter equal to 1000 millimeter. This is the tabular form for the meter. So according to this we have to convert kilometer into meter. That is, we have to multiply the given kilometer into 1000, then we can get 1000 units in meter. Next, in a hectometer we have to multiply it by 100. So 1 hectometer equal to 100 meter. We have to multiply it by 100. In 1 decameter we have to for this convert we have to multiply it by 10. So 1 decameter equal to 10 meter. Next we are going to see some examples, addition and subtraction. We have to add the meter to meter and centimeter to meter. For example, 15 meter 45 centimeter and 35 meter 45 centimeter. We have to add first centimeter. So 45 plus 45 90. Then 15 plus 35 50. So 50 meter 90 centimeter. For subtraction we have to subtract. Similarly we have to arrange in kilometer and centimeter form. First 45 kilometer 26 centimeter. We have to subtract it from 28 kilometer and 12 centimeter from 45 kilometer and 26 centimeter. 26 minus 12 14 and 45 minus 28 we get 17. So 45 kilometer 26 centimeter minus 28 kilometer 12 centimeter equal to 17 kilometer and 14 centimeter. So like this we can do addition and subtraction in the metric units numbers. First we have to for some problems we have to convert them into the lower units. First we have to convert the higher units into lower unit, and then we can do the addition and subtraction in this mathematical expressions. Okay, next we are going to see for the same table for gram. 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram. 1 hectogram equal to 100 gram, 1 decagram equal to 10 gram, 1 gram equal to 10 decigram, 1 gram equal to 100 centigram, 1 gram equal to 1000 milligram. This is the metric units for weight. That is, to convert higher units lower unit, we use this multiplication, this table. So we have to multiply by 1000 to convert the kilogram into gram. And then to convert hectogram into gram, we have to multiply it by 100. And then to convert decagram into gram, we have to multiply it by 10. And to convert gram into decigram, we have to multiply it by 10. And to gram into centigram, we have to multiply it by 100. And from gram to milligram, we have to multiply it by 1000. So this is by using this we have to convert the given units. Next we are going to see for the liters. 1 kiloliter equal to 1000 liter, 1 hectoliter equal to 100 liter, 1 decaliter equal to 10 liter, 1 liter equal to 10 deciliter, 1 liter equal to 100 centiliter and 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. For this also we have to convert the kiloliter into liter, we have to multiply it by 1000, and to hectoliter into liter we have to multiply it by 100, and decaliter into liter we have to multiply it by 10, and liter into deciliter we have to multiply it by 10, and liter into centiliter we have to multiply it by 100, and liter into milliliter we have to multiply it by 1000. So by using this we can convert the given liters higher units into lower units, and then we can do the problems in this. This is the unit for capacity, to find the capacity. Liter is the unit to find the capacity. So using this we can convert the higher units into lower units. For example, the capacity of a container is 0.048 kiloliter. Find the capacity of the container in milliliter. So we have to convert the kiloliter into liter. So we have to multiply it by 1000. So 0.048 kiloliter into 1000 equal to 48 liter. So that is 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. So 48 liter equal to 48 into 1000, 48,000 milliliter. So the capacity of container in milliliter is 48,000 milliliter. In this we have to first convert the kiloliter into liter and then the liter into the milliliter. So we have to first multiply it by 1000 to get in liters. What is the liter? 48 liters. Then liter into milliliter we have to multiply it by 1000. So 48,000 milliliter is the answer for this. Next we are going to see about the polygon. Another next unit, polygon. Polygon is a two-dimensional closed figure made by joining more than two straight line segments. These are the types of polygon. We are going to see this. In this we are going to see about many types: regular polygon, irregular polygon, next simple polygon, complex polygon. So types of polygon: simple polygon that has only one boundary and does not cross over itself. So it is the simple polygon. Complex polygon cross over itself. So this is the example for complex polygon. Next we are going to another unit, symmetry, lines of symmetry. So one half of the symmetric figure completely overlaps the other half. This is known as the symmetry. So a line which divides a figure into matching halves is known as the lines of symmetry. This is the definition for lines of symmetry. So if we divide the given figure into two parts, the one half is the mirror image of the other half. So this is a simple explanation for lines of symmetry. So now we are going to see some examples for this. So first one, the letters H, X and O are having two lines of symmetry. The figures having more than one line of symmetry are square, pentagon and circle. So next for in the English alphabets, the A has vertical line of symmetry, B, C, D have horizontal line of symmetry, F and G have no lines of symmetry, H and I have two lines of symmetry, J, K, L have no lines of symmetry, M has vertical line of symmetry, N no symmetry, O two lines of symmetry, P, Q, R has no lines of symmetry, S also has no lines of symmetry, T has one vertical line of symmetry, U also has one vertical lines of symmetry, V one vertical lines of symmetry, W one vertical line, X two lines of symmetry.